Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to read the story Owen and the Tortoise. So if you look at the picture on the front cover, if it's called Owen and the Tortoise, I know this is the tortoise. So Owen must be a hippo. I also noticed that there's like a drawing of Owen and the tortoise, but there's also a photograph. So I'm wondering, is this a true story? I guess we'll have to keep reading. Owen and the Tortoise. It was a hot, sunny day in Kenya, a country on the eastern coast of Africa. And if I look at my image, I can see where Kenya is. It's right here on the coast, so it's next to the water. On the eastern coast of Africa, a young 1-year-old hippo named Owen followed his mother into the Sabaki River. The water felt good as it washed over Owen's warm skin. And there they are in the water. Deep under the ocean, a long way from where Owen bathed, the earth began to shake. The shaking caused a giant wave called a tsunami to form. Hundreds of miles away, Owen was not aware of the giant wave. And then if we look at the map again, you can see like here's where Owen is in Kenya, but the earthquake was way over here. So it's pretty far away across the ocean. As the tsunami silently made its way toward the Kenyan shore, carefree Owen was having fun bathing in the river. Ships at sea slowly rose and fell as the giant wave passed harmlessly beneath them, seeking shore. Finally, as the wave came near the Kenyan shore, something strange happened. Water near the shore was sucked into the ocean, creating a strong current. Rivers began to empty and flow back into the sea. It was as if someone had pulled a plug from the bottom of the ocean. See how it's all going out to sea? The water in the Sabaki River suddenly rushed out to sea. Owen, like all hippos, was a great swimmer, but the strong current was simply too swift. That means too fast. Owen felt himself being pulled away from his mother and going with the water out to sea. He was helpless, and there was little he could do. Owen continued to struggle against the strong current, and he soon tired. He finally gave up. Soon he found himself surrounded by salty seawater. He had been pulled from the safety of the river into a strange and vast, that means big, new place. Here he is in his new place, different from where he was in Kenya. Owen spat and sputtered. So even if I didn't know what that was, I could look at the picture and I can kind of see he's like pushing the water out of his nose. He spat and sputtered as he tried to stay afloat. The saltiness of the ocean burned his nostrils. It seemed only a matter of time until Owen would slip beneath the water and drown. Then, as suddenly as he had been pulled into the ocean, he felt himself racing back toward land. The tsunami had a hold of him. The giant wave was taking him back toward shore. As the wave neared shore, it seemed to grow bigger and bigger, swallowing up the little hippo. Then, as all waves nearing the shore do, the wave began to crest, so like where you could see the white at the top. A white, frothy top spilled over, and the tsunami poured forward onto the shore. Owen, caught up in the huge breaking wave, was tossed about like a cork. As the wave broke, it threw Owen onto the shore with a ka-thud. The little hippo tumbled and rolled, bumping into the debris the rushing water had brought along with him. Owen was pushed further inland. So here he is on the land now with all of the like trees and stuff around him. Finally, the wave ran out of energy and its water spread thinly over the land. Owen lay bruised and tired, far from the Sabaki River and his mother. It was not long until a wildlife ranger. So once again, if I didn't know what a wildlife ranger was, if I look at this picture, I can see, I know this is Owen, and so a wildlife ranger must be like a person who who is like in a park. Like I've seen people wear these kind of uniforms if they work at like a park or something, like a park ranger. It was not long until a wildlife ranger who was checking the damage the tsunami had caused came across the little hippo. He was surprised to see a hippo so near the ocean shore. He knew that hippos lived inland along the banks of rivers. The ranger called for help, and Owen was transported to a wildlife park. Owen began to recover and gain strength, but Owen missed his mother. Owen spotted a large gray 100-year-old tortoise named Mzee. The tortoise was similar in color to Owen's mother. Owen was immediately drawn to Mzee. The old tortoise didn't seem to mind having Owen cuddle up to him or follow him around. So here they are together. Did you know Mzee means old man in Swahili, a native language of Kenya? Oh, and there the real Owen is left, and Mzee, they live together. So this is a real story. Owen and Mzee now eat, swim, and sleep together. Everywhere Mzee goes, Owen is at his side. Owen even tries to protect Mzee when someone comes near. It is just what he would do if Mzee were his mother. Owen is very lucky to survive the tsunami, and he was even luckier to find a new mom, even if it was an old tortoise. And that's the end.